Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland Athletics at the Oakland Coliseum. On the mound for the Tigers today is Tom Browning, whose record is 8-2 with a 3.06 ERA. And pitching for the A's today is Mike Norris, whose record is 4-12 with a 6.30 ERA. Okay, we won yesterday's game 10-6. A good offensive output as Trammell hit his third home run in the last two games, and Gibby hit his team-leading 24th home run. Dan Petrie pitched terrible. We pulled him in the third inning, and I think that has got to be our philosophy here down the stretch is do not let our terrible starting pitchers destroy us before we even have a chance to get into the ball game. Now, we have one of those pitchers on the mound today. We have Tom Browning, who's been terrible for his last three starts. And the good news is we are facing Mike Norris, who has a 6.30 ERA. So if we could just remain in the game long enough to put up some runs, I think we'll be able to wrap up the series, win 3 out of 4, have a day off, which we desperately need, and then go back home to start a 3-game series versus the Angels. What I would really, excuse me, what I would really love to happen is for the Tigers to be the division winner by the time we get done with the Twins, because we have that day off there, and then we have another 6 games to go in which we can just fool around, give some starts to pitchers who maybe would not normally get an opportunity, give some at-bats to players who are like schlubs or maybe some future stars for us, and just let the everyday players get a lot of rest before the playoffs. That's exactly what I want to do, but we're going to have to start with a victory today. So let's go ahead and get today's game going. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe to the channel. The giveaway is still going. We will give away a George Brett autographed baseball plus a couple other prizes during game 162 in the 7th inning stretch. If you want to get in on that giveaway, you have to be a subscriber. And then just let me know in the comments today during this video, and we'll get you added to the list of 10 that are already entered. So here is Tom Browning. Says he has never pitched versus the A's. That's possible, I guess. All the bullpen is available except for Rosie, who pitched pretty well out of the bullpen yesterday. And we've got our lineup versus Mike Norris. We now have 5 batters listed as tired. Willie Wilson all the way through George Brett. All of those guys are tired, so when we get the day off tomorrow, we'll come back and everyone will be good to go versus the first place Angels. Let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Tigers. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Willie Wilson. Batting second at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting third at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting cleanup in left field is Kirk GIBSON. Batting fifth at third base is George Brett. Batting sixth and catching is Terry Kennedy. Batting seventh at first base is Kenny Smith. Batting eighth and DHing is Kevin Bass. And batting ninth is the right fielder, Glenn Wilson. Victim of Billy Martin. He is 4-12 with a 6.30 ERA. Opponents are batting .278 against him. He has more walks than strikeouts, 78 K in 121 and a third innings pitched. No complete games. His fastball tops out at 88 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 50%. He's got 5 pitches in his arsenal, the screwball being his out pitch, rated an 89, a fastball rated 81. Overall rated an 83, the 29-year-old right-hander is a free agent at the end of the season. Looking at his log, He's lost 3 in a row, 6 out of 9. It looks like he wins. He loses 3, wins 3, loses 3. So I guess he's due for a win. He's coming off a beatdown by the Angels back on September 10th, where he gave up 5 runs in 7 2/3 innings. What is hard? Let's take a look here at his vitals. Okay, nothing there to mention. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the A's defense. Now, because we do have a lefty on the mound, there are a couple substitutions. Stanley Jefferson is in center field, rated a 76, so all the outfielders are below league average. And Mike Brewer, the DH, maybe the team MVP last year, will be in the lineup today. Everybody else is the normal. I also, of note, CACEK is listed as sore. I looked it up. So he's very tired at this point. Okay, Willie Wilson leading off versus Mike Norris. We had 5 stolen bases in yesterday's game. And if we can get some guys on, we'll be going today too. Willie Wilson leads off with a ground ball to first. 1 down. Here's Sweet Lou. Whitaker, a ground ball to second. His average down to 243. Terrible year for Lou. 2 quick outs for Mike Norris. A pitcher with a 6.30 ERA, mowing us down. Trammell flies out to left field, and that will do it. All right. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at this A's lineup. Batting leadoff. In center field is the rookie, Stanley Jefferson. Batting second at first base is Craig Kasich. Batting third at second base is Shooty BABITT. Batting cleanup in left field is Kevin Mitchell. Batting fifth and catching is Mickey TETTLETON. Batting sixth and DHing is Tony Brewer. Batting seventh in right field is Mike Davis. Batting eighth at third base is Steve KIEFER. And batting ninth is the shortstop Robin Yount. I think I called Brewer Mike Brewer. That's his brother who plays for the Royals. I got that mixed up. Okay, Tom Browning, a sad state of affairs. Now, he almost single-handedly kept us from getting blown up in the month of August. In September, he's been terrible. This is his 13th start. He's 8-2 with a 3.06 ERA, 53 strikeouts in 79 1/3 innings pitched. Opponents are betting 242 against him. He does have a complete game shutout. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 45.6%. He's got 5 pitches in his arsenal, just like Mike Norris. The screwball at 89, just like Mike Norris. Fastball at 81. Overall rated at 87, the 24-year-old left-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. You'll see that when he was traded over here, his first start against Milwaukee was a good one. Absolutely was lights out for a good month and a half. And then here in September, he's been awful. Absolutely awful. So we will not tolerate that today. If he sucks, we'll yank him out, and we'll go with an all-bullpen game. Okay, here's the Tigers' defense. This is all of our good guys, exactly where they should be. And Terry Kennedy behind the plate. Stanley Jefferson leading off versus Tom Browning. Let's go, Browning. We need a much better game from him. There's a strikeout on a slider. Didn't even feature his best pitch to the first batter. Okay. 1 out. Here is Craig Kasich. As I mentioned, the game said he's listed as sore. That's like a second tier level of exhaustion. He grounds out to Whitaker for out number 2, and Shooty BABITT gets a base hit to right field. BABITT average up to 292 now after that single. Man, I would not send BABITT with a left-hander on the mound and Kevin Mitchell up. Kevin Mitchell still leading the American League in home runs and RBIs. And BABITT steals. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. His 7th of the year. If Mitchell gets a base hit, then there was nothing we could do about it. Yep, so it's 1-0. Nothing we could do about that. The game had already decided it was going to happen. With 2 outs, we had a single, stolen base, and a single. So, and then another base hit delay. So that's 3 consecutive hits, all with 2 outs, and this will be the last batter for Tom Browning. Well, gets sawed off. Error? No? Okay. Well, 3 consecutive singles, a run scored. It's 1-0 Oakland. Again, we just have to hang in there long enough for the game to decide when it's our turn. Gibby leading off. Fly ball into right field. There's 1 down. Mike Norris pitching like Greg Maddux. George Brett grounding out. All of our best hitters completely shut down. And then Terry Kennedy walks. A guy that does not walk often. Kennedy batting .318, by the way. He is 4th in the American League in batting average. And then this walk strikeout combo. Nope, ground ball to third. All right. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Mike Davis leading off. He's the only true lefty in the lineup. 197 hitter versus lefties. Grounding out to Whitaker. 1 down for Steve KIEFER. He's got 2 home runs in this series. Fly ball to right. Just like the first inning, we got the first 2 outs, and then all hell broke loose. Yep. I mean, there's nothing we can do at all. I mean, this is exactly the way the game is designed. And then Jefferson strikes out. Okay, we go to the top of the 3rd. Kevin Bass, he's the only scrub in the game. He crushed it yesterday. He was the player of the game. And Norris walks him. We'll turn on the hit and run. Runner on first, 0-1 count. Ground ball to second. That will get Bass over. Our first runner in scoring position today. Willie Wilson, not an RBI guy, proving the point, popping it up into foul ground. And Whitaker hasn't done anything good in months. Hey, base hit up the middle. Is that deep enough to score Bass with 2 outs? It should be. No. How did the outfielder get all the way to the to the dirt? I mean, that makes no damn sense. This game is a piece of shit. Unbelievably bad. All right, it's 1st and 3rd. Trammell will line out to center. Yeah, this game blows. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Craig CACEK leading off. The guy who is listed as sore hits a home run. Yeah, this game is absolutely created by a moron. The ratings, nothing means anything in this game. Unbelievably bad. And we're going to end on the strikeout. Nope, fly ball to right. 2-0 Oakland. Top of the 4th. Tigers have 1 hit off a .630 ERA pitcher. Gibby leads off with a hit. Hit and run. There we go. Finally, something works out. 1st and 3rd. Nobody out. TK's up. He walked the first time up. And 3 consecutive singles, scores a run. Wow, Brett actually goes to 3rd on that. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. this is kind of the thing, right? Like we just have to hold on long enough for something good to happen. And a base at the left. Good job by Kenny Smith. Another run scores. It's tied. Kennedy holds at second. First and second, nobody out. Here's big hit Bass. Ground ball to first. Yeah. Conveniently a double play. And then a fly ball to right. All right, the game is tied. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Tony Brewer. If you look at Tony Brewer, he had 2 years where he was basically the everyday left fielder and was putting up huge numbers, and then this year he couldn't even get into the ball game. Third strikeout by Browning as Brewer goes down. 1 out for Mike Davis. Good catch by Willie Wilson running in to make that grab. 2 outs, and KIEFER goes to right for a base hit. We're not going to guard the lines. All right, Robin Yount popping it up to Trammell into the outfield grass. Moving on to the 5th inning. Here's Willie Wilson leading off. Come on, Willie. A 3-1 count, and he's swinging. This makes no sense at all. Wilson flies out. Whitaker ground out to short, and Trammell fly ball to right. Why are none of those fly balls falling in? Okay, well, this will probably be it for Browning. I'd like to get him through 5, but will he allow himself to get through 5? Stan Jefferson, ground ball to second. Here's Craig CACEK. Probably shouldn't even be in the ball game. He's already hit a home run, and now he's got a double, maybe a triple. Yeah, this game just absolutely sucks on so many levels. So stupid. And a 2-run home run. That'll do it. We'll bring in Carl Willis. Oh, and of course the strikeout after the run scored. And a pop. Yeah, this game is absolutely poop on a stick. Brett with a ground ball. It gets past the first baseman. But not that far past, apparently. Yeah, this game was over when Bass couldn't score from second on a ground ball that was technically 66 feet away, which would have been just past the mound that the outfielder picked up. That's the kind of ridiculous gameplay that you can expect from Baseball Mogul. TK with a ground ball, also that somehow just gets past the third baseman, but not 73 feet. So that almost got to the bag. So stupid. Oh, God. So horrible. Here's a double play. Yep. Oh, okay. So the run doesn't go. I mean, that run would not have meant anything. It would have been an automatic double play opportunity. Brett should have been running on that automatically. If they turn the double play, awesome. If they don't, the run doesn't even mean anything. Oh, my God. So so stupid. Top of the 7th. Whitaker with a walk. Trammell's got 3 home runs in the last 2 games. Give him another hit. Tigers have 8 hits, but it don't matter. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Good job by Carl Willis. I mean, I guess we go to Frank LaCourte. There's no point using our better pitchers in a game that doesn't matter. CACEK, a home run and a triple, single-handedly destroyed us this game. A guy that shouldn't even been in there. Brad walks. The only hope we have is a 2-run home run. Ken Smith hasn't had a home run in like 60 games. First and third. Getting runs on. Well, that'll get a run in. And Glenn Wilson, one swing of the bat, can tie it up. Full count. Nope. That's our junk run for the game. Good job by Frankie LaCourte. His 1.07 ERA. All right, let's go to... We'll go to Dave Smith. We got to play this like we're going to try to win it, right? So he's our right-handed setup guy. We got through to the 8th. Smith has been really good lately. One out. Kevin Mitchell with a single. 9 hits for the A's. Mickey Tettleton popping it up. And Tony Brewer. Good job by Dave Smith. We're going to the 9th inning. This is their closer, Jim Corsi. He's 0-5. 16 saves, 2 blueies. His fastball is his best pitch, but it's only an 89 miles an hour. And we have the top of the lineup. One up. 2 outs. 3 outs. Tigers lose 4-3. And we have a day off, so we'll advance a day. Maybe we can gain a half game. All right, let's take a look at the standings. No, in fact, we got screwed every possible way. Yeah, we lost a game and a half with that loss and the day off. So now it's 4 games back with 12 to go. I mean, and that's kind of how it had. I mean, the game is not designed to let you just walk to the finish line. They're going to try to make it interesting, whether they deserve it or not. Oakland lost on our day off, so they are on the brink of elimination. And everything's the same here. The National League is done. That's for sure. Headline news, Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. New York wins as Weaver allows only 1 hit. Let's take a look at the scouting. Yeah, he's been injured most of the year. 9-6 with his highest ERA so far. I wonder if like the game has forced him to kind of hit his threshold of, you know, like he peaked, I guess, last year, and now it's all downhill. DJ Dozier gets 4 hits in a Royals win. Nixon steals 4 bases. Oh, is he back on the Yankees? Is he healthy now? I guess he is. He missed 4 months. Okay, that's it. Transactions. Charlie Leibrandt of the Reds is done until next year. 13-11, 2.74 ERA. Pretty solid. And Dorn Taylor is out for 9 months to a knee ligament. Kind of a all-purpose pitcher for the Pirates. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. We have 9 of the last 12 games at home. Tom Browning, another shitty performance. Absolutely garbage. Gave up 2 home runs. The bullpen did their job. I mean, we had no extra base hits, despite one of the worst pitchers in the American League on the mound. We had 5 batters listed as tired, in which we ended up getting 6 hits from those batters. That makes no sense. Then the A's had a batter listed as sore, like practically unavailable to play, and he gets a triple and a home run. And, you know, contributes directly to the win. So, I mean, I have no idea why the ratings even exist. Mike Norris gets the win. He's 5-12. Jim Corsi gets the save. Tom Browning is now 8-3 as a Tiger starter. Okay, that's going to do it. We'll come back tomorrow and start that series at home versus the first place Angels. It'll be interesting. Until then, everyone, have a great day.